So we've made it to design. This is the really fun part, at least for me. And in fact, I think this is where a lot of younger and less experienced developers start. And I say that because this is where I used to start when I was a younger and less experienced developer. This is the fun part. This is give me your logo and your other brand materials and we're gonna build something that's gorgeous and is exciting. But it's a real mistake to start here if we haven't done all the prep work up until this point. I mean, this is the 7th video in the series, which makes it the 6th step in the process. There's a lot that's been going on already before we dive into this, and here's why. Design for design's sake is art, and art is lovely. But commercial design, design for business's sake, is different. And the difference is commercial design, its purpose is to best present your content, to best present your message, to ultimately get whoever's consuming that to take an action. And therefore, there's different criteria that we're going to evaluate this on. So as we look at design, we're going to jump right into the tech. We're talking about websites here. We're going to conceive of your content mobile first. That means if we're thinking about your homepage or the point of conversion, we're thinking about how it displays on an itty bitty little phone screen or whatever size it is with the next device. And then work up from there. So it forces you to think efficiently. You only have so much space and you can only put the most important things first and then the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And if you think about a phone screen that scrolls, it's really just one big long column. So that's helpful both in a graphic design sense to start with the most constricted version, as well as a what information do I need first, kind of tying back into content definition. Then we look at alignment with your brand and your visual style guide. So we'll look at your logo and your other marketing materials. That is still a very important part of the process. You know, the color's got to match, the feeling and the font, all of that needs to make like it's coming from the same company. Then together, we're also going to review some other websites, not your own, maybe not even in your industry, websites that you like and websites that you hate. And we're going to dig into why. What's good about it? What are you responding to, whether that's positive or negative? And then we're going to put together a creative brief that we turn over to the design team. When the designs come back, we'll present a number of them to you so that you can see some different options for directions we might want to take it. And you'll select one of the concepts, and then we will tweak that right down to your approval. So just to recap, we cannot start with the design unless we have all of your content in hand. And the reason for that is the purpose of design is to best present your content. A little aside, just to wrap it up, this is why if you're looking at templates, you go and you buy a template off the shelf, man, that demo always looks sharp, just perfect. Because the demo content they've got in it is what they designed to. So it just looks so good. Then you buy the template and you start shoving your content into it and it comes out good, but a little lumpy. It may not be exactly right because you did it backwards. You took a good design and then you started shoving content into it. The better way to go about it is to get all your content, not just define, but actually create it. The actual work. I want the videos, I want the pictures, I want the actual written words. Don't just want, I need them. Then we're going to take that, hand it to the designers so that we have the best presentation of your actual message. At least the first time. We can always tweak it moving forward. This is the web. They're just pixels. We're not carving in granite. And get the content in hand. Then we get to do the fun part of design.